everyone.
It's Will.
And James. Happy Mardi Gras.
When we went back to New Orleans for the finale of The Amazing Race, we stopped by one of the shops and grabbed a king cake mix. So today we're going to be making a king cake to celebrate Mardi Gras.
And you all know Will's very excited about it. If you watched The Amazing Race finale, then you know Will got to compete in a roadblock where he had to look for a baby through hundreds of king cakes.
Cool. Thank you so much.
And ever since we started dating, we've celebrated Mardi Gras every year, but the one thing we haven't done is make a king cake together. So we thought, now's the time.
I think last year I grabbed a roll of those cinnamon rolls and made like a fake king cake with a circle of cinnamon rolls.
Yes, you did.
So now this is like the official real king cake mix. So I'm curious to see how we do since I've never done this before.
And the best part is everything comes in a box. So we already have all of the ingredients that are necessary to make the king cake. And Will, why do we have this Ziploc bag? Because you're already like 5 steps ahead.
I'm ready. I'm ready. So we're going to put everything in this bag because we have to knead the dough.
Knead.
So James, if you could read number
Sure.
1 or option 2.
Option 2. Mix and knead in the bag. Option 2.1. Place cake mix and yeast into a large Ziploc bag, which was included. Lock the bag and shake well. Then you're going to add 1 cup of hot water and a half a cup of softened butter, which will ultimately be 8 tablespoons. Okay. Can I add the hot water?
There's our dough. No, we have to use our yeast.
But it didn't say add yeast. Oh yeah, it did.
You just read it.
I'm gonna take a sip for every time I make a mistake.
Our yeast.
Should I shake it?
Shake. Wait, make sure it's closed all the way.
It is.
Be careful. Be careful. Oh my god, this is gonna burst.
Wait, I told you
Hold
it
the
was
lid.
locked. Softened butter. Ooh. How is that chunked?
Because it just needs to be softened, not melted.
Now we need to add 1 egg to the contents of the bag. Then you'll press all the air from the bag and lock it again.
Okay, here goes the egg.
Ooh, no shell. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
Okay, now get all that air out of this bag. It said to make sure to do that. I can see a little bit of air. You're gonna mix and knead the ingredients by squeezing and pulling the dough for approximately 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
But wait, be careful not to puncture the bag.
Well, let me move the scissors out of the way.
Let's knead it together.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
This is kind of what I was doing when we were searching in the king cake. You gotta push with your fingers. Push with your fingers. Push with your fingers. Push with your fingers.
How long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes of doing this?
I think when we read the clue that said who wants to hold the baby or find the baby or something about a baby.
Who wants to hold the baby or...
Find the baby in the king cake that eats half a dozen beignets with your partner and receive your next clue. I think I instantaneously knew that we were going to have to find this little bitty friend in the king cakes. It's so tiny.
So tiny. I mean, granted, Will had been there before, so he kind of had a general idea of the city.
Yeah.
But one of the first things we wrote in our journal was king cake. Like, we knew. Like, king cake, Mardi Gras, beignets. Like, we even mapped out the French Quarter in our notebook. So we kind of, like, when we read the clue about the baby, we knew it was king cake almost immediately.
Well, and okay, so when you think about how big this baby is, it's very small, he's small. If you squeeze the cake like with this, it's gonna fall through your fingers. So if you do it like this, and the baby is like this, you'll feel it. If it's like this, you'll definitely feel it because it'll poke you. If it's on its side, you'll still feel it. So if it's sitting up, you'll feel it. But if you do it where you're squeezing, it's literally gonna go through your fingers, and you're
you dropped the baby.
You're not gonna find it.
How many cakes do you think there were? I would say about 100, right? It looked like a lot.
I would say probably around 100 each. God, what a waste of food.
Can I actually knead it for a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks. I need to close one of my rings.
I just have a feeling you're gonna puncture the bag. We're getting closer.
It says to unlock the bag and then set the bag of dough in a bowl in a warm place until the dough has doubled in size.
Got it. So we just let the dough rise for about 45 minutes.
But it felt like eternity.
So now we have to roll it out to be a nice rectangle shape with 5 inches by 30 inches.
Do we have a tape measure?
No, but this has a ruler on it.
Okay. Let's wing it. Let's see what happens. So while you roll out the dough, I'm going to mix the praline mix in 2 tablespoons of melted butter into a bowl. Because once you're finished rolling out the dough, we put this on top.
We're making like a jelly roll.
Mix 2 tablespoons melted butter with praline filling mix. Add nuts if desired. Do you want nuts?
No.
You drive me nuts. Actually, right now, I'm mixing the praline mix with the butter. And it smells pretty good.
Spread evenly over the dough.
I just thought it would be more of like a liquid consistency, so it'd be easier to like disperse on the dough, but it's the opposite. It's literally just brown sugar. It's like I just made brown sugar.
So now we have to roll it into a jelly roll. You do that side, I'll do this side.
Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep that dough rollin'.
It looks like a snake or a worm.
A tapeworm.
Place on a large cookie sheet.
Yes. Look at that, babe.
I think we used way too much flour.
You know what? It's still gonna taste amazing. And that's really all that matters.
It's gonna taste the same as it would.
Exactly.
Okay, now we have to let it sit for 30 minutes.
Again? Okay, now imagine how much time goes into just making one. Like, hats off to whoever made those hundreds of cakes for the finale red vlog.
For us to destroy.
Insane. All right, here goes another 30 minutes.
So our timer just beeped and we just let it sit for 30 minutes. It got a little bit bigger.
I don't really notice much of a difference, but
I'm upset.
I also wasn't paying that
But
close
I'm
attention.
upset because we put a little too much flour. So I'm hoping that it grows.
It looks like it got wider instead of higher. Is that normal? Like it looked like it spread
I mean,
out.
it definitely grew a little bit. We have to put it in the oven at 375 degrees.
How long?
For 25 minutes.
Oh my god. I'm gonna start getting gray hair. This is taking forever. So while it cooks for 22 minutes, we are going to start making our glaze. What do we need? Obviously it comes with the glaze mix.
The packet that says glaze. And 1 tablespoon of water. So put that in our bowl.
Mix 1 tablespoon of water with white glaze mix. Then you're going to spread that all over the top of a cooled cake. Oh, that smells so good!
It's literally sugar. Oh my god, that's potent. On the box, it's really nice because it has a little bit of history about Mardi Gras king cake.
Tell us more about iMix.
Okay, the tradition of sharing king cake with family and friends during the Mardi Gras season began in the Middle Ages. That's a lot. What?
Mm-hmm.
And was brought to the southern United States by colonists from France and Spain.
Ooh.
Beginning on the Epiphany, which is January 6th, and culminating with Fat Tuesday or Mardi Gras Day, the season is celebrated with parties and parades in advance of the start of the Lenten season.
So much history behind the Mardi
I know. Ooh, this one's good though. Okay, the colors of Mardi Gras signify the following.
And what are the colors?
Purple signifies justice.
Yes.
Green signifies faith. And gold signifies power.
Purple means justice.
Today in New Orleans, a pot of steaming coffee and a king cake constitute a party, and the lucky individual who finds the baby in their slice of cake must host the next party, thereby continuing the social gatherings throughout the season.
Every time you do this, though, you rig it so I find the baby.
No, I do remember one of our friends, Emily, found the baby 2019.
Yeah, you're right. She did find out.
That was the one where I made the cinnamon roll king cake. And then I put the baby in the cinnamon roll.
The glaze is perfectly mixed.
Yeah.
Great consistency. Ooh, my God.
Let me have a lick. Pretty good.
All right, I guess now all we have to do is wait for the rest of our timer to run out, and then we can
get to
apply
decorate
the glaze.
With our sprinkles and our sugar.
Our justice, our
faith,
and our power.
power.
She has risen.
We just took the king cake out of the oven because our timer is up. Now it's going to cool for a bit before we put on our decoration.
And the cake definitely rose.
So it looks good.
It's ready to be glazed. So
it's done. Doesn't it
look
so
at that.
good?
It's a perfect circle. Spoiler alert, I have already inserted the baby.
I really hate the word insert.
Okay, I have placed the baby inside of the cake. I did that because every year Will's made a king cake. He's always done it, and I always somehow end up with the baby. So what I did is I spun the tray around, inserted the baby. So I don't even know where the baby is. So now it's a little bit more of an even playing field. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, look at that drizzle.
Oh my God, you're dripping from the bowl. You need to.
Who cares if it's dripping? At least
It just
gets
makes
on the
sure
cake.
that it gets on the cake.
Right. It is.
Can you get closer to the cake? You're a little high.
Ooh, yeah.
Make sure just do it on top. Don't do this side.
I am. I'm sorry I'm not a professional drizzler. Smooth out the glaze a bit. It's kind of like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, but it's praline.
No, I know, but I'm saying like when you glaze.
Also, what is a praline?
Isn't it a nut?
I don't know.
Hey Google, what's a praline? All I know is Google just said a praline is a culinary confection for nuts.
Almonds and hazelnuts. Whatever.
Are we supposed to be sprinkling it now? Because it's getting hard.
Oh,
Quick, give me the purple.
what are the greens?
I feel like we're a witch. We're putting together justice, power, and what's the other one? Justice, power, and faith all in a cake. Yes! We love this! You're getting sprinkles all over.
It looks so good.
We're gonna go all out and use all the sprinkles. We did it!
Look how good it looks.
Look at our king cake!
Let's try them.
Where's the baby?
Okay, it's time to eat it.
Let's eat the cake!
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, what if one of us like the baby? What are the odds? Shut up!
I won $1 million.
You of course would get the damn baby. Okay, cheers.
I can't believe I got the baby.
This is so good. Like, what a great way to bring Mardi Gras to our homes, since we can't travel right now to New Orleans to celebrate.
All I will say is that Fat Tuesday is when you're supposed to be gluttonous, eat a
Get
lot
all
of
fat and
food.
sassy.
I would eat things that you are going to give up for Lent. Enjoy Lent and happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras, everyone.
Enjoy some king cake. I can't believe I found the baby.
You would.